following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com, and today we're going to conduct a features inspection and performance evaluation of a comfortable weekend cruiser from Formula with all the fit and finish as well as the handling characteristics that we've come to expect from the brand. It's the 350 Sunsport. Let's start with the features inspection. We board at the swim platforms. A molded portion is 33 inches and there's an extension behind coming out 32 inches. Both have Plasdeck teak finish synthetic surfacing. The aft platform has beverage holders to both sides. A stainless steel rail is convenient for hanging onto when swimming and serves to protect the platform from errant docking. This model also had the undermount swim step and boarding seat, and the area is fitted with a stereo remote and courtesy lighting. Just ahead is an aft-facing chaise measuring 4 feet by 6 feet 2 inches. There's storage underneath. Beverage holders are again to both sides. To port, there's an 8-inch step leading to a 17-inch wide walkthrough. A hot and cold showers to the port bulkhead. The gate is a stainless steel frame that drops down into the locked position. Inside the cockpit, flip seat backs complete the J-shaped seating to the starboard side. Storage is under most of the seats, and now we're seeing that fit and finish that defines the Formula. Marine-grade vinyl, multiple tones on the upholstery, different materials, double stitching, contrast bead welding, and custom embroidery. Recessed into the seat backs are beverage holders, USB connectivity, and stainless grab rails. Across the port is the wet bar. It includes stainless beverage holders, a covered trash receptacle with a stainless strut, a covered sink with a flip faucet, more beverage holders, a stainless grab rail. Beneath is a refrigerated drawer and storage. Ahead is a portside lounge. Its 2 across wide and angled sides allow use for forward, side, or aft-facing seating. It even includes more of the USB connectivity. Overhead is a hardtop populated with LED lights, 4 speakers, and a manually opening sunroof. Looking below, the cabin is accessed from a center sliding door next to the helm. The washed oak and gray wash wood grain finish flooring is one of 3 finish options for this boat. The galley is to port. An ultra-leather upholstered convertible dinette is forward, and the head is to starboard. The galley includes cabinet storage both above and below the Corian counter, and open storage is behind. There's a single basin stainless sink and a concealed electric stove. A microwave is above. Refrigeration is opposite. The aft cabin includes a full-size berth with memory foam mattress, pillow shams, and full-width storage. Now let's look at some of our operational features. A switch at the helm panel opens the electrically actuated engine hatch, allowing clear access to the twin 430 horsepower 8.2-liter Mercruiser engines, and these are one of 10 engine choices offered for this boat, from 300 to 480 horsepower. All of the checkpoints are conveniently located at the front of the engines. For even more convenience, there's a day hatch just ahead that provides either easy engine access or access to the optional 7.5 kW generator. And there are 2 engine flush quick connects to the port bulwarks. Now, let's close this up and move to the helm. The dash is in an all-off color that knocks down glare. Outdrive trim indicators are to both sides of the center-mounted compass. Over to the side, gauges include fuel, a speedometer, the chain counter for the Lumar windlass that we'll talk about in a moment, 2 tachometers, to the center panel a 9-inch display, and then a 7-inch selectable display for the engine features and control options like skyhook and cruise control settings. Back to the left, the electrical rocker switches are lit when activated, another stereo remote. The horn is clearly visible. Below is a VHF with a microphone alongside, and then the ignitions, all well clear of the knee strike zone. The steering wheel is mounted to a tilt base. All the way to the right side is the joystick piloting control, the trim tab rockers, the individual outdrive trim controls, collective trim is on the throttle, and notice we have the separate throttle and shift levers, all in polished stainless steel. The seats are double wide with wraparound backs and individual flip bolsters. We access the foredeck from center-mounted stairs. Non-skid is in the center of the deck leading to the ground tackle concealed under a hatch which is held open with a gas strut. There's a horizontally mounted Lumar windlass with an all-chain road leading through a chain stopper, then out through the stem-mounted stainless anchor roller. Foot control switches are to the sides. Rail height here is 15 inches. The main battery switches and master breakers are at the wet bar storage compartment. Shore power connectivity, TV hookup, and the city water inlet are all to the starboard side of the transom. Now let's get her underway. We pulled out using the joystick and quickly noticed how well dialed in it was to the system. We maneuvered out, turned, and once in the fairway, moved the engine controls ahead to return to normal operations. Now let's get her on the water and look at the numbers. The Formula 350 SS has a length overall of 35 feet, a beam of 10 feet 9 inches, and a draft of 39 inches. With an empty weight of 13,475 pounds, full fuel and 2 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 14,812 pounds. With twin 430 horsepower 8.2 MAG HO engines turning Bravo 3 outdrives, we reached a top speed of 53.2 miles per hour. Pulling the throttles back to 3,500 RPM had us measuring her best cruise at 34.5 miles per hour. At that speed, the 32.5 gallon per hour fuel burn translated into 1.1 miles per gallon and a range of 155 statute miles, all while still holding back a 10% reserve of the boat's 162 gallon total fuel capacity. We reached planing speed in 4.8 seconds, accelerated to 20 miles per hour in 7.1 seconds, and 30 came and went in 12.8 seconds. Upon accelerating, the bow comes up 16 degrees, and then she settles quickly into her 5-degree bow high attitude. Trim up at this point for best performance. You'll feel the boost in speed almost immediately. If you go too far with the trim, you'll start oscillating the bow, and then it's time to bring the trim back down. In turns, she rolls 16 degrees and then shows no hint of chine walk. She'll bleed off speed a bit, so don't be shy about accelerating into the turn. She drops her shoulder down a bit as the turn is entered, and this adds to her stable feel, even during performance turns. For the most part, this is a boat made for traveling straight and far. Few will be heavy-handed with this lady. When it came time for docking, the joystick system worked flawlessly, allowing us to approach, rotate, and then slide the 350 SS right up to the dock with graceful precision. All as expected, and this makes this an even easier transition for someone moving up from a smaller boat and may be concerned about the ability to handle her around the dock. So, with the 350 SS, Formula has managed to combine good handling, good looks, and a comfortable layout, all in a boat with the fit and finish we've come to expect from the brand. And that's my full inspection and sea trial of the 350 Sunsport from Formula. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.